quadratic inequalities are the same as graphing quadratics, except this time we're shading either above, below, or dashed or solid. So things to note. If you have one of these two, it's going to be a dashed. And if you have these, then it's going to be a solid. How do you know that? Well, I would remember it because the line underneath it is going to tell you that it's solid. So then, when you have things that are greater than or equal to, you're going to shade above, or you could think of it as inside. And then when you have less than or equal to, you're going to go below, which is going to be outside. So let's look at both forms of this, vertex and standard form, and what that's going to be. Okay, so if we look at this, our vertex on this, we know, is h and k, so it's x minus h plus k. So our opposite says it should be over 2 and up 3. So over 2 and up 3 is right here. I would use the jump method for this. You're welcome to make a table, but I would just use the jump method. So your a value for this is 1. So you're going up 1, over 1, then you're going up 3 and over 1. So from here, up 1 over 1 in both directions, then I'm going 1, 2, 3 from that point and over 1. Okay, so then I have to decide if this is dashed or solid. So because it's greater than and not greater than or equal to, it's going to be dashed. So you're making a dashed line on this. And then it says greater than. So greater than is bigger. So in this instance, that's going to be inside. Okay, bigger than. So if you start your pencil on the vertex, this is bigger than that. All right, so let's look at the next one. Same thing, finding our vertex on this. It's opposite of inside, so negative 4, 4. So back 4, up 4. Your a value on this is equal to 1, so you're going to jump up 1 and over 1 in both directions, then up 1, 2, 3, and over 1. So then, dashed or solid, this is a less than sign, so it's going to be dashed. And then how do I shade this? Well, it says less than, so if you start your pencil on the vertex, less than goes this way, so it is outside. It's under it, it's below it. And that goes all the way here, all the way around it too, because your barrier is the dotted line. Okay, now you have ones in standard form. The only hard part about this is that you have to find the vertex first. So vertex is the same as it always is, negative b over 2a. So the opposite of b is negative 8 divided by 2 times 2. So negative 8 over 4 is negative 2. So that's the first part of my vertex is negative 2. Then I want to plug that back in. So I have 2 times negative 2 squared, 8 times negative 2 plus 11. So the negative 2 squared is going to give me a positive 4 minus 16 plus 11. So 8 minus 16 plus 11 is what we get for that. And that's going to give me 3. So back 2 and up 3. Looking at my a value of this, my a value is equal to 2. So that means up 2 and over 1, up 6 and over 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, deciding if this is dashed or solid. It's less than or equal to, so it's going to be solid. Solid line. And then outside or inside on this, it is less than, so it is going to be outside. It's underneath it. So you're shading all of that. Okay, looking at our last one here. Same thing, finding your vertex first. Negative b over 2a is negative 16 divided by 2 times negative 2. So that's going to be negative 16 over negative 4, which is 4. So that's the first part of your vertex. Then plugging that back in, negative 2 times 4 squared, 16 times 4 minus 34. So that's negative 2 times 16, so negative 32, plus 64 minus 34, which is going to give you a negative 2. So over 4 and down 2. On this one, your a value is negative 2. So we're going down 2, then down 6. So down 2 over 1 in both directions. Then from that point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and over 1 in both directions. Deciding if it's dashed or solid, it's greater than. So that means it's going to be dashed. And then outside or inside, it says bigger than. So we're shading, taking your pencil and putting it on the vertex. We're going bigger than the vertex. So that's going to be all of this, which is outside. So every time I would just start your pencil on the vertex, and that's going to help you decide whether you want to go outside or inside it, just looking at greater than or less than for that.